with the excitement building ahead of next week's Cheltenham Festival, I've travelled down to the stables of trainer Terence O'Brien here in Woodstock in County Cork to catch up with him and his team ahead of the run of Answer To Kayf at the festival. Terence, thanks so much for having us down here this morning. Woodstock in County Cork and your stables, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for coming down, Fran, and delighted to have you down. This place in Woodstock, we used to always come up here to walk the horses because we had a hill gallop and it always suited us. So we decided we'd kind of up sticks and move the operation up here, and I've kind of lost the run of myself and put up a few barns instead of a few stables, and put up a walker and put up a gallop, and all of it. Before I knew it, I was knee deep and had to stay going then at that stage. So yeah, so it's kind of by accident as much as anything that I ended up here. But yeah, but look, it's a great setup, and you know, it's been a great life. I've had some great times up here. So yeah, I'm delighted that I did it. You know.
Johnny, we've seen you tacking up Answer To Kayf this morning ahead of his last bit of work before Cheltenham. All looked to go well?
Yeah, all good. No, happy out with him. Felt well there. Done his last piece. Couldn't be happier with him. There's a 3 furlong circle and it's about 4 furlong hill shoot off it, you know. You definitely want to keep it in mind that it takes a while to get up along there, you know. You just can't drop your hands and let him rattle along up there. But especially with young horses starting off, you know, you have to introduce them very slowly, you know. You can't just go on up there, you know. You have to build them up and then introduce them to the hill, like, and it definitely does get him fit, you know, and it doesn't take that fast of work to get him fit, you know. Just the hill itself really fit as a fleece how he is. No, he had a double handful of them the whole way up there, so no, happy out.
He was a 6-year-old before he even ran, and he had a couple of very moderate runs at the start of his career, and it was the autumn as a 7-year-old before he won a maiden hurl, and sure, he got to Cheltenham that season, and here we are, hopefully going back again this season. We were happy. He did a nice piece of work this morning. We were happy with that, so all systems go.
Yeah, I've been here a while now, so Teddy was actually the first horse I got to ride out here, and I kind of fell in love with him, and I suppose he's my best friend. I spend every day with him, and sure, he's just a pure gent of a horse to deal with and to ride, so he's taught me a lot, so I'm delighted with him that Terence has left me on him and I get to ride him out still every day, so happy days.
To be fair, she rides him out every day, does everything with him, has him looking immaculate at the races all the time, and she loves him to bits, so she does. I think she's already after putting a bid for him when he's finished racing to get him, so hopefully Dennis does give it to her. But no, she's great. I only school him, that's all I do, but she's great with him and she gets on really well with him, so hoping for the both of us he does run well, and in fairness he always does put in a great bid, so no, look, see how it goes.
You mentioned this year's festival. Last year, of course, he went there, he ran the Martin Pipe and ran a superb race.
Yeah, he did. We were thrilled with him, actually. You know, I suppose finishing 4th would be, look, he was so close and yet so far. I think he was only beaten about 2.5 lengths overall. But we got a great thrill out of it, and the owners got a good kick out of it, and the locals here, and we got a lot of publicity. And you know, there was a great atmosphere around the place and fierce excitement coming up to it. And yeah, so look, we really enjoyed it. And my family went over last year, my sisters went over, and a good few friends went over as well. So, you know, I suppose the expectation was high, and at least he delivered somewhat. Like, you know, I suppose you'd feel if it could easily fall flat, you know, and how many fellas go over expecting to run well and things go wrong. So at least he ran his race, and we had a good time over there. Enjoyed it.
He's been a massive servant, you know. A lot of people know me from him, like, you know, too, you know. So you need them sort of star horses to be on, you know, and he brought me to Cheltenham last year in the Martin Pipe. I was 4th, gave me a great spin around, so look, hopefully he'll go on again and run well.
Yeah, well, I suppose the O'Connors, the owners, would have they have a big family, and they have a lot of friends through GA and through schools and whatever, and I suppose having a local horse, Carrigtoohill horse running in Cheltenham, yeah, like, it's kind of a bit of a religion down here in Cheltenham that people kind of take the week off nearly, and so I suppose the day he ran there last year, like, there was a massive crowd inside the local pub in Sprats, and they were all watching it, and like, I suppose you could, so I know there was someone had a video of it last year, and you could see them, they were all riding the horse up the hill and shouting and roaring, and look, it was great, and it's and I think they all got paid in their each way money as well, so it was I think it was a great day all round. But you know, that's what it means. I suppose that's the thing about a smaller yard, and it means an awful lot more, you know. I remember, you know, riding horses when you're a young fella, ponies, and you're riding up the hill in Cheltenham, and you know, you dream about being in the winner's enclosure and coming in along in front of the crowd. And sure, look, we all dream of it. I suppose it happens very few fellas, and I'm sure those lucky enough to experience it, it must be an unbelievable atmosphere. But sure, look, I suppose it keeps us all going. Look, the likelihood of it happening, it's going to be a 20-runner handicap. I presume there's probably 15 horses with very good chances. There could be any one of 20 maybe even. And but look, he's going there in good form. I suppose the handicapper, he's got plenty weight. He's probably, if you do all the sums, he's probably nearly 17 pounds worse off than he was the day he won in Naas. So he's a big hill to climb. But hopefully, if he's as good as we hope he can be, he should be there with a chance.